Okay, now let's start with the award section. Ruhan Rajput bags Midday Young Achiever Icons Award 2018. He was awarded in the film and television category for his work in the industry in a short period of time. He was presented the award by Mrs. Amruta Fadnavis, who is the wife of Maharashtra CM Devendra Fadnavis. He is the director of AIIMS, a company that deals with patents, trademarks, etc. He is also the owner of Gloss Skin and Hair Clinic. So students, these Young Achievers, Midday Young Achievers Icons Award, these are the awards which are hosted every year by Midday, and it's awarded to the aspiring youngsters who are doing commendable job in their respective fields. And it also inspires them to work with the same enthusiasm in the future as well. So if we look at the film and television category, so here it's Ruhan Rajput that has been awarded with this award, and he also owns a company named AIIMS, which is the company that deals with patents, trademarks, etc. As well as he's also the owner of Gloss Skin and Hair Clinic. So he has done a commendable job in his field, which is why he has been awarded with the Midday Young Achievers Icons Award 2018. Let's see the next award. Arnold Smith Winter won the 2018 Nobel Prize for Chemistry. Now let's have a look at a number of Nobel Prizes which have been awarded in chemistry, physics and Nobel Peace Prize. Let's start with the Nobel Prize for Chemistry first. Francis Arnold from the US, George Smith from the US, Gregory Winter of Britain won the 2018 Nobel Prize for Chemistry. Now why have they been awarded? For harnessing the power of evolution to produce novel proteins used in everything from environmentally friendly detergents and biofuels to cancer drugs. So they have been awarded this prize for their contribution made towards controlling the process of evolution and creating such proteins which are of immense benefit to the humankind. They were awarded for pioneering science in enzymes and antibodies. Mr. Arnold was awarded half of the $1 million prizes, while Mr. Smith and Mr. Winter shared the other half. Mr. Smith developed a method using a virus that infects bacteria to produce new proteins, while Mr. Winter used the same technique for directed evolution of antibodies. So this was regarding the Nobel Prize for Chemistry, which has been awarded to three people, that is Francis Arnold, George Smith and Gregory Winter. Let's see the next award. Winners of 2018 Nobel Peace Prize, Denis Mukwege and Nadia Murad. Dr. Mukwege, a 63-year-old gynecologist, has been associated with the treatment of various sexual assault victims in the Democratic Republic of Congo. So what is his contribution? He has contributed in the treatment of various sexually assaulted victims in the Democratic Republic of Congo. In 2008, he also won the UN Human Rights Prize. Now regarding Nadia Murad, she is also the witness to the sexual assault that was perpetrated against herself as well as others. So both these individuals has contributed in their own way in helping to give greater visibility to wartime sexual violence. So Denis Mukwege and Nadia Murad were awarded the Nobel Peace Prize 2018 for their efforts to end sexual violence as a weapon of war and armed conflict. Let's move ahead. Three scientists, laser pioneers, won Nobel Physics Prize. Now let's see who has won the Nobel Physics Prize. These are three scientists named Arthur Ashkin of the US, Gerard Mourou of France, and Donna Strickland of Canada, who won the Nobel Physics Prize for inventing optical lasers that have paved the way for advanced precision instruments. So they have won the Nobel Physics Prize for inventing optical lasers that have paved the way for advanced precision instruments used in corrective eye surgery. Arthur Ashkin won half of 9 million Swedish kronor prize, while Gerard Mourou of France and Donna Strickland of Canada shared the other half. Mr. Ashkin invented optical tweezers that grab particles, atoms, viruses and other living cells with their laser beam fingers. He made this discovery while working at AT&T Bell Laboratories from 1952 to 1991. Mr. Muru and Miss Strickland won for helping develop a method to generate ultra-short optical pulses that are the shortest and most intense laser pulses ever created by mankind. Their technique is now used in corrective eye surgery. So their invention is of great help in corrective eye surgery. Miss Strickland is the only third woman to win the physics prize. This is also a very notable thing to note here, that Mrs. Strickland from Canada, she becomes the third woman to win the physics prize. So students, this invention has utterly revolutionized the laser physics. The extremely small objects and incredibly rapid processes are now being seen in a new light. And it's of immense help also in the corrective eye surgery. So these were the three scientists, the laser pioneers who won the Nobel Physics Prize. Let's move ahead now. Okay, now you will see the complete list of Nobel Prize winners here. The 2018 Nobel Prize were announced recently in 5 different fields, named physiology or medicine, physics, chemistry, peace and economic sciences. This is for the first time that no literature prize is given. So this year no literature prize is given. Students, you can see here the complete list of Nobel Prizes in the field of medicine, physics, chemistry, peace and economic sciences. We'll start with the space section now, some space news. JAXA's probe Hayabusa 2 launched mascot to study Ryugu asteroid. Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, that is JAXA, its probe Hayabusa 2 launched the French-German Mobile Asteroid Surface Scout or mascot, a new observation robot towards Ryugu asteroid. So the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, JAXA, its probe Hayabusa 2 launched a French-German invention, that is mascot, which is a rover, on the Ryugu asteroid. Now why Ryugu asteroid? Because Ryugu asteroid is expected to hold some very key elements which are very essential to study the features or characteristics of the solar system. Let's read the news now. Mascot will pursue its mission to shed light on the origins of the solar system. So by studying the materials on Ryugu asteroid, it will help us to have more insights into the evolution of solar system. The mascot takes data from the surface of an asteroid which is expected to have scientific data. The 10 kg box-shaped mascot is loaded with sensors. It can take images at multiple wavelengths, investigate in minerals with a microscope, gauge surface temperatures and measure magnetic fields. The battery life of mascot is 16 hours and it will transmit the data it collects to the Hayabusa before it runs out of battery. So initially the Hayabusa 2 dropped a pair of Minerva 2 micro rovers on the Ryugu asteroid. After 10 days, it launched mascot. The rovers are to survey the asteroid's physical features with cameras and sensors and will spend several months on the asteroid. So the study of the data collected from Ryugu asteroid will immensely help us scientists to get more insights into the origin and evolution of solar system. Let's see the next news now. Crewed SpaceX mission is to take place by June next year. NASA has announced the first crewed mission by a SpaceX rocket to the International Space Station. It's expected to take place in the month of June 2019. It will be the first manned US launch to the orbiting research laboratory since the Space Shuttle program was retired in 2011. So the Space Shuttle program, which was retired in 2011, after that event, this will be the US first manned mission to the International Space Station, forcing US astronauts to hitch costly rides aboard Russian Soyuz spacecraft. A flight on Boeing spacecraft is set to follow in August 2019. So this particular mission is expected to take place next year in August. Both missions are considered tests. The 2 astronauts transported in each flight will spend 2 weeks aboard the orbiting ISS before returning to Earth. Later missions could last about 6 months. So this is regarding the crewed SpaceX mission after the last mission, which was retired in 2011. This will be the US first mission after that, first manned mission actually on the Boeing spacecraft. Now let's start with the game section. The very first news under the section is 36th National Games to be held next year in Goa. The 36th National Games in Goa will be held from March 30th to April 14th next year. So these are the much delayed games which were expected to be held very soon, but now they will be held next year in Goa. The Sports Authority of Goa Executive Director B.M. Prabhudesai made the announcement in Panji after visiting officials of the Indian Olympic Association. Shooting and cycling events will be held in New Delhi as Goa does not have facilities for these two sports. So 36th National Games will be held next year in Goa. Let's move ahead. India beat Sri Lanka by 144 runs to clinch Under-19 Asia Cup 2018 title. India beat Sri Lanka by 144 runs to clinch the Under-19 Asia Cup 2018 title in Dhaka. So these games were held in Bangladesh. India outplayed Sri Lanka in all departments by first scoring and imposing 304 for 6 after skipper Prabh Singh won the toss and elected to bat. The island nation was never in the chase as they were all out for 160 in 38.4 overs, losing wickets at regular intervals, with left-arm spinner Harsh Tyagi's registering brilliant figures of 6 for 38 in 10 overs. So students, the 2018 Under-19 Asia Cup was the 7th edition of ACC, that is Asia Cricket Council's Under-19 Cup. It was held in Bangladesh. I hope it's clear. Let's see the next news now. Manipur won the 24th Senior Women's National Football Championships. So National Women Football Championship was held where Manipur won the title. Manipur won the 24th Senior Women's National Football Championship for the 19th time in Cuttack, Odisha. So this is Manipur's 19th win. Manipur beat Odisha by securing 2-1 in the final. In the semi-finals, Manipur had beaten Railways 4-3 in a penalty shootout, while Odisha dethroned Tamil Nadu 4-3. So this was about the Senior Women's National Football Championship and the winner was Manipur. Let's move ahead. Manu Bhaker named as India's flag bearer at the Youth Olympic Games. Manu Bhaker named as India's flag bearer at Youth Olympic Games. Manu Bhaker was named as the flag bearer of the Indian contingent for the 3rd Youth Olympic Games to be held in Buenos Aires, Argentina. So these are going to be held at Argentina from October 6 to 18. Indian Olympic Association President Narendra Batra announced that the 16-year-old Bhaker will lead the Indian team in the opening ceremony. So students, regarding the Youth Olympic Games, the Youth Olympic Games is an international multi-sport event which is organized by the International Olympic Committee. And about Manu Bhaker, she is the Indian sports shooter which represented India in ISF 2018 and she also won the 2 gold medals. Let's move ahead now. India defeats Bangladesh to win 7th Asia Cup title. It was the second successive Asia Cup final where India took on Bangladesh. In 2016, India had decimated Bangladesh in the final of the Asia Cup T20. Overall, this was India's 7th Asia Cup triumph. So this is India's 7th Asia Cup this time. So students, regarding the Asia Cup, this is ACC's, that is Asia Cricket Council's Men's One Day International and 2020 International Cricket Tournament. It was established in the year 1983. Let's move ahead now. 8th Asian Yoga Sports Championship was held in Thiruvananthapuram, that is in Kerala. Chief Minister of Kerala, Pinarayi Vijayan, formally inaugurated the event. Nearly 450 participants representing 12 Asian countries showcased their yoga skills. It took part in the 4-day event. Yoga Ratna Awards were given away to foreign delegates who were instrumental in popularizing yoga in their respective countries. So this news is regarding the Asian Yoga Sports Championship which was held in Thiruvananthapuram. Here various countries participated and showcased their yoga skills and made this event a very successful event. It was inaugurated by the Chief Minister of Kerala. Who is the Chief Minister? Pinarayi Vijayan. So students, this was today's lecture on general knowledge and current affairs. We covered the month of October this time. I hope you found it useful. Thank you for watching.